road trip to Pittsburgh commence. Waze tells me it's gonna take over 9 hours. I think I can do it in 7. The M5 is a much better GT car than the E39 M3. It's a much lazier engine, it's not as high strung. Go over 3,500 RPM unless I'm going absolutely crazy. The car will hold on to triple-digit speeds like it's his job. Suspension soaks up everything. It's super comfortable. The only thing that I think I might improve on this car if I were to do a lot of long trips, and this is what Alex Roy did, is the brakes. The brakes are good. They just don't inspire a lot of confidence from high speeds. In addition to all this, the car is a 20-gallon fuel tank. I'm able to go pretty far on a single tank, which means way less fill-ups. So if you're gonna do a trip that's say 400 miles, this car can do it on one tank, where the M3 you're gonna have to probably stop and fill up. And because this 5-liter or 4.94-liter V8 is less high-strung than the S65, I'm able to get better fuel economy. So not only do I have a larger fuel capacity, I also get 3 to 4 miles per gallon more than I would in my M3. I've seen as high as 24 miles per gallon in this car. This should be the first and only fuel stop. We're in Connecticut. Let's see how much it takes. 17.3 gallons. Let's go. Amos of Winding Road Magazine has just texted me to let me know that they are going to be at the drag strip, not at Dr. M3's house. So, new waypoint selected. I'm going to the drag strip. We're getting very low on fuel, but I think we might make it to the racetrack. Worst case scenario, I've already knocked off about 20 minutes on our ETA, so if I have to do a quick splash and dash, not going to be an issue. The boys are already at the drag strip, and Chris Amos is going to be running his 850R, so I definitely got to get there and see this. We made it to the drag strip. Look at this thing. I'm 100% positive. That's why I thought that's why I was like, I'm gonna film this. While we wait for Cody to come back and let us in the house, we're gonna watch the M5 pretty soon. Chris is hanging out, playing with his unicycle. I kinda wanna try this, but I'm also probably gonna break my neck. And having just gotten a concussion after falling off the tube on the boat, I'm probably not in great shape to do this. The M5 is as clean as it's gonna get before it gets paint corrected, but I forgot what color these wheels are. They're beautiful. And if you look at this car in the shade, it looks brand new. Just don't put any lights on it. Chris did some big burnouts before drag racing last night at the track, so we're trying to get off all of the rubber that he left on the side of the car. So far, so good. While we're here at Dr. M3's place, I'm with Chris Amos of Winding Road Magazine, a friend, a colleague. He's awesome. But he has this super cool Volvo 850R, so let's let Chris walk around the car and tell you about it.
All right, so this was my dream car in high school. I owned a 95 850 5-speed back in the day, and this was like the ultimate 850. This is the ultimate pinnacle version of what I own. So I picked this up a couple of years ago. Basically, the 850R, this is the same license plate that I had in high school too. 850R is just, it's got a little bit more power than the T5 850, 240 horsepower through some ECU tweaks and stuff. Some aero bits like this rear lip spoiler and then the front air dam. This car has, as you can see, it's got an IPD turbo back exhaust from the exhaust tip. Sounds nice, adds a little bit of power. And then of course it's in this red, which is single stage. Mark Harris from Auto Lavish in Detroit did a ton of color correction and just basically just paint correction on this car. It's gorgeous, it's amazing. Pretty much everything is stock except for IPD sway bars, brake upgrades. We've got 302mm rotors up front, stainless steel lines, Porterfield R4S pads, and then we've got a IPD sway bars front and rear, and then subframe inserts with poly subframe inserts. Just kind of stiffens up the chassis a little bit, and then I'll show you an engine bay. I love this inline 5. It wails, especially with the new exhaust. It's a pretty clean car. There's only 118,000 miles on this. I bought it at 110K. And I've been putting about 4,000 miles on it a year, maybe.
I love this little strut brace. Like, the strut brace is so sexy, and it's like almost unnoticeable because it's so far back.
Yeah, that's from IPD too. These are great cars, though.
Let's take a look inside because your interior is absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite thing about the 850R.
When I think about Volvo, I certainly never think about like, wow, beautiful interiors. This car has this unbelievable suede interior, like with these inserts. And the thing about this is the inserts come all the way out here. So it's not just like this centerpiece like you'd see in a lot of cars. Like, you know, I think Audi and BMWs do that a lot.
Porsche had a hand in designing this interior and putting some of this stuff together.
I just think it's really sexy to make something this blocky enjoyable to be in. I like how square everything is.
And Volvo seats, oh, they're so good on road trips. They're so comfortable.
I think probably my favorite seats of all time were in the S60R. The S60R, yeah, they're heavy seats, but they're really comfortable, and they're huge, but they are the best on long trips.
Yeah, and you've even got little suede inserts here on the side.
If you want to see more of Chris's car, you can go check him out on the Topher channel. He's also one of the big guys on the Winding Road channel, so that's how I met him. But you guys should go check out his personal channel. We've got a pretty big fan meet coming up, and I was gonna take the M5, but then I decided, you know what? I should probably get in this.
Yeah, you like that?
You like that? Let's go. We're in the Aventador. We're about to get started. Check out this little crowd we've got. I'm excited. This is my first V12. Chances are you know this car very well already because it's Dr. M3's 50th anniversario, but this car's really special.
Okay. Manual mode. E-brake off.
Way too cool. Police?
Police, yeah. We don't have car radios, I'm sure they'll be looking, going, oh, we got a Fast and Furious 9 on our hands. But I have to tell you the story at some point about my Fast and Furious detention. Drama, the sound, and of course, if you want to talk, it's just as simple as how is you? This is so when I go into hybrid mode, it's this. Literally, when I creep into my neighborhood, it's so compliant.
Oh my god.
And silent. And it's like this is where you play the classical music, and then when you want to do your 200-mile-an-hour run, you're just like, oh, screw it.
That's the difference between being in space with gravity on and gravity off. Like in a sci-fi movie. That's really funny.
That wasn't mine.
Don't chew gum, guys. You get it on your friends' Lamborghinis.